Hey Gender Blenders, and welcome to Mondays. I'm Erin, your host, and this is week 164. This week's topic is a two-part question. Do you regret transition? And what would you do different if you had to start all over again? Now, to be completely honest, I've been trying to make this video for quite a while. I've been doing take after take, and honestly, I'm not really getting a whole lot out for this topic. So I'm going to give it one last go, and I'm going to try and do this straight through. Let's see. First part of the question. Do I regret transition? No. It's what I have needed to do for myself for a long time. I needed to make what I saw on the inside equal to what I saw on the outside. For my own comfort, for my own, for me, So do I regret it? No. Do I, sometimes? Yeah, there's moments, of course. Like with the whole, issues going on at work. Yeah. I sure as hell could do it without those problems, but everybody could. Yeah. I mean, there are definitely times when I regret, starting hormones and starting this process, but honestly, I think, not regret, but, the occasional doubt is really how you know that you're, you're set, to be doing this. I remember when I was, back when I was seeing a therapist, and, we were always talking about doubts. Do you have any doubts? And she eventually, would tell me, how I know you're ready is because you doubt. And which, what she was saying is, I'm thinking of everything that's going on, all the possibilities, and I'm worried about that. And that's how I know I'm ready, because I know what can happen. I know what to expect. I know, I have foresight, so therefore I know I'm ready. So do I, in essence, do I regret transition? No. What would I do different if I had to start all over again? Sometimes I think I would start earlier. I wish also that I had started hormones when I was still seeing a therapist. Unfortunately, I can't afford both. I can barely afford one. So, I regret that. I mean, I currently regret not seeing a therapist. And not only for transition stuff, I mean for life. Last summer, I was having a lot of issues. It was like this big circle, I was having problems just in general in life, and that amped up my anxiety, which has been giving me problems with me giving myself my shot, which caused problems of my shot being on time, which caused more me problems, which was just one big cycle. So, now I'm regular. I get my shot every 2 weeks. I have a friend that helps me out. She's amazing. I have a couple friends that help me out with that. They're amazing. What would I do different? I mean, maybe I would look into it earlier. But who's to say I was ready then? I probably wasn't. Who's to say I could handle it then? I probably couldn't have. Yeah. See, this is a little bit difficult. I don't have a whole lot on it to go by. I mean, if I were in a different mood, maybe I'd be crying to you saying I fucking hate it. But it's not, in those instances, it's not actually transitioning, because I absolutely love looking at myself in the mirror and being able to see, for the most part, what I see in my head, what I've always seen in my head, you know, um, what I've always wished to see in my head. So, in that sense, I think it was the best thing I could have done for myself. But, you know, everybody has their doubts and everybody has their moments. I sure as hell do. But at this moment, I do not at all regret it. I've been thinking, there were moments recently where I was thinking of going off testosterone and just giving up this whole fallacy, this whole fantasy that I could be normal. But hey, guess what? No one's normal. And to tell myself now, and I want to put this on here so I can look at this later, when I'm feeling like that, it has nothing to do with me transitioning. It has nothing to do with hormones or surgeries or the way my body is. It's a completely separate issue that I'm dealing with, that I seem to be lashing out on the trans issue that I'm also dealing with. Those moments I do regret it, but not justifiably. Not enough that I would up and stop, for the most part. So yeah, I guess that's really all I have on this week's topic. I don't have a whole ton. What's your guys' opinion? Have you ever had moments where you regretted it? Why? And also, what would you change about your transition? Would you get surgery first? Would you start hormones first? Would you not do some hormones and maybe just have a surgery? Or would you not do either? What I want to see in the comments below, guys. Come on, give me something. Also, topic ideas. Load up those comments. Come on, I want to see like 10. I know that's pushing it. It's pushing it. But come on, that's more than the number of times I've tried to record this video. So come on, give me something, guys. All right, you guys have a great rest of your week, and make sure you tune in for the ladies and gentlemen that follow me. Alright? Have a great Monday. Bye.